Hello, welcome. If you are seeing this video, it is because it is a timeless video. I am not going to put pressure on myself to try to figure out a way to get out what it is that I'm about to say. I'm about to just give it to y'all straight like that. For those of you that don't know, and this is your first time hitting my channel, I have been on YouTube for quite a while, but have successfully been able to tap into my spiritual side of things in clarifying as a tarot reader here as Rich Girl Tarot. I love the idea of being able to not only help people, but being able to know that what it is that I'm feeling is actually transferring into someone's reality for good, right? And so this video is literally acknowledgement to a lot of people who are going through their transition in their healing process. You're genuinely being asked to slow things down so that way you're not missing out on opportunities. You're literally being asked to detach from situations that, you know, are no longer serving you what they should be and haven't been for a while. Some of you, I'm sure, have been going through a back and forth conflict with yourself based off of, you know, the lack thereof from another person, someone not giving you what it is that you feel in that moment, or acknowledging how hard you work, you know, to be in the position that you're in, or just how hard you work to maintain a certain relationship or career. It just feels like there is this space of emptiness based off of you overpouring, you know, what it is that you have. God is real. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say it just like that. There are gonna be, you know, a lot of, oh, spirituality and religion are not the same. In reality, in my world, it is. I feel like the mind and the tongue is very powerful. Right now, you're being asked to be mindful of what it is that you say, right? The things that you speak become your reality. And mindfulness is internal, right? So I do feel like, you know, for this video to have found whoever it has found in this moment, it is because you're accepting, of course, this ability to go through a physical change, you know, praying about things as a form of request from your higher up, whether that's God or spirituality. Things have been working out in your favor. And just because you cannot see it doesn't mean that it's not happening, right? I genuinely feel that someone is getting ready to enter their complete fruition, right? Being able to feel complete, being able to feel as if things are finally on track. Being able to plan is difficult. It is. I'm definitely not a planner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to plan things and sometimes that shit just don't work out. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I feel like I have been able to manifest so much in my life, and the thing that I was not doing correctly, the one thing I was not doing correctly, was acknowledging myself in that process. You have to acknowledge yourself in that process. And when you ask for clarity and you ask for change and you ask for that shift, you have to truly be able to be in position to accept it. There are going to be so many things that detour you from, you know, accepting what's for you in that moment, right? Nobody really wants to see you win unless they win first. And sometimes even when people around you are winning, they don't necessarily want you to win. They just want you to see them win. You're winning. This is your winning season. I feel like it has been placed on me to give out the message of fulfillment, right? Like being able to truly feel in your highest placement, being able to truly feel yourself. You know what I mean? I think that tapping into spirituality is something that it can't necessarily be taught. And I'm not here to teach anybody about spirituality, but I am a person walking in my truth. I do pride myself, again, on being a, you know, guru manifester. Like, there's nothing in this world that you cannot have. If it's truly a desire and it's for you, you're going to have it. But if you're not where you want to be, it's because you aren't supposed to be there, right? Like, if you didn't get to stay at that party, it was what happened when you left wasn't for you. If you didn't stick with those friends weren't in position to transition with you. If that relationship just didn't work out and you feel like you put in all genuine intentions, you tried to talk it out, you start doing things differently, if it just didn't work out, that's not your person. And we got to stop forcing ourselves to be in positions that we just aren't supposed to be in. You're going far is what this energy is giving. You're here because you needed clarity on exactly where do you start, or when do you start. Putting things off another 2 weeks isn't gonna work. It's just not gonna benefit you to wait another 2 weeks when you can start right now. Clarifying your ability to move forward is important. And you're getting ready to be in a different space upon not only detaching, but allowing yourself to actually feel that moment. Feel the moment that you're in. Understand that, you're ready for what it is that you're asking for. There are going to be people who swarm into your life that are an addition to something that you've already created. And God is literally, putting you in position to recognize these things early on, so that way you're not bringing people along who don't deserve the journey. There's a lot of people who are sticking to your energy because it is just beneficial for them. It is just beneficial for, people to feed off of, your hard work, your time, your effort, because it's a reflection of where they would like to be. I personally feel that my disconnects lately regarding family has been the wake-up call for me, right? Like, you spend your time quite often with people on a regular basis, and you come to find out that they truly just don't know you. And it's not that they didn't have the opportunity, they just chose not to really understand you or get to know you. I am okay with detachment. I think that with detachment comes growth, and again, opportunity. With detachment comes the ability to understand, of course, what it is that you do and don't deserve. And by not deserving, I mean, you don't deserve to be put in positions where you are constantly confused. You don't deserve to be put in positions where people make you feel bad for choosing yourself. You know what I mean? The healing process does not come with a rule book. The healing process does not come with a 1 through 10 list on how to be your higher or your best self. It does not. But when you truly give grace and gratitude and you ask for that clarity, things show up, not necessarily within the time that you would like, but at the time that it's necessary for you to be available to detaching and accepting, right? I say right a lot. I do, because it's just like, no, like, right, you know what I'm saying? Spirit, like, right? But you got this is what I'm throwing out there. I just felt it was super, important for someone to know that you're leading the race, and you are important. You know what I mean? Your transition is looking real golden in the sense of completion, finally getting what it is that you've been working so hard for. And so a change in career is definitely something that is going to happen for a lot of people, and it's going to cause you to have to separate from a certain level of comfortability. But at the end of the day, this is a shift that you ask for. When you ask to elevate, when you ask to succeed, when you ask to just be more, what is it that I'm trying to say? When you ask to just have that sense of clarity, it comes in a way that is truly unexpected. And I think that this message, I know that this message is for somebody who is tired of being tired, right? Tired of not feeling as if you are doing things to your max. And so, yeah, a situation or situations may not have worked out, but it doesn't mean things won't work out. You gotta have a lot more faith in not only self, but of course, you know, that higher energy, understanding that what's for you is in process. Anything that you want and desire truly wants and desires you back, like it's a perfect fit. And anything that is not a perfect fit will leave you confused, will leave you in question, will have you second guessing certain things. You don't have to second guess whether or not a person loves you if they act on loving you, right? If they're honest with you, if they're loyal to you, you know what I mean? If they ask questions, to be sure that they're considerate of what both those things look like for you. I know that the world we live in is crazy as hell. And a lot of what you see isn't real. A lot of what you see is not real. Like, it's just not, you know, everybody is in their character. But God is real. And I've never expressed my gratitude on social media as to my personal connection with God. I think that I finally had my wake-up call in the sense of letting certain habits go, like certain things that I would indulge in. Like, you know, it's nothing wrong with going out and socializing, but, you know, just numbing myself of actually being able to feel just the excitement that comes with a moment. You know what I mean? Like, I don't gotta go out and have a drink every time I go out. You know what I mean? Like, I can let that go. And that would be for me. I ain't telling you when you go out, you know what I'm saying, you just can't do what you want to do. But that would be for me. Right now, I'm in a position of dating and getting myself back out there in the sense of really figuring out what it is that I like and what it is that I want for myself. And God is changing me because I've opened the door to reconnecting with him. You know what I mean? I think that I have been given plenty of signs as to my power and my worth, and I have also been removed from certain situations, not because I necessarily wanted to, you know what I mean, but because I asked for clarity and I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared when it came around the first time. If you're going through cycles, you know what I'm saying, where shit is like repetitive, I'm pretty sure you were given a sign or two years ago, months ago, hell, days ago. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure if you went through something for the second or third time, there was a message or a sign the first time. And I just got done telling one of my subbies, I'm like, one thing that has been programmed within me from my mother is, when a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time. And that is like a very common saying, but she made it a point to let me know that you are going to, you know, think that certain people are your friends and they're not. You're going to be shown love by people who may not show that same love the next day. Like, you gotta be aware. And where I'm at right now, my life is transitioning so much that it is moving very, very fast. And I am realizing that a lot of the changes that are being made for the better are starting with me just being a lot more disciplined and taking accountability for the things that I entertain, the people that I entertain. You know what I'm saying? It does get better. I know that. Like, I've literally seen things get better in a short amount of time by like surrendering. You know what I mean? And so when I have people ask me, Kia, you know, why do you seem so, you know, calm and collective, and your spirit screams this? And I'm just like, baby, this has been a process that I'm still going through. Like, I am still going through the process of really, like, letting things happen the way that they're supposed to happen, and not feeling like I gotta have, like, and I struggle with it. I do, like, the last response. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to do that. I don't need to handle anything in terms of correcting people, because once I give it to God and I'm allowing my spirit guides to do what they need to continue protecting me, like, everything unfolds on its own for who it needs to unfold for. It's not my job to handle people. It ain't. I can only control what I can control, and what I can control in certain situations is how I feel. And if I don't feel good around people or certain things, I do have the ability to remove myself. It's a lot when just interacting with a lot of different people, a lot of different personalities. It's a lot to put yourself out there in social media. It's a lot to handle the upkeep of being available for other people too. And it's gonna be a process. It's gonna definitely be a process. I honestly feel like I needed to put this video out there, and I feel like these videos, you know, I do this because it's documentation as to my growth and my healing process, and it's a process that I'm willing to take people on with me, because I feel like it's something that we're all going through, whether it's in the same way or not. You know what I mean? Everybody is looking to hopefully, you know, be in a better position every day. So we're gonna definitely tap into, of course, just my experiences and what I have going on. But this video is truly for a person who, you know, is just going through this level of recognizing you can't do it by yourself. God is changing me. And, you know, part of me wants to go to church and find a church that I feel I could really mesh with. Because that's important to me, is feeling comfortable. You know, you just can't go to any church, not for me. But I want to be able to connect on such a higher level that I don't have to worry. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to worry. And I feel like whoever is watching this video, you don't have to worry. You know what I mean? Like, things are being taken care of. Things are in the works. You asked for better, so better is on its way. This is clarity that you are in your prime, and you are going to be as successful as you allow yourself to be. And things are just going to show up like no other. Manifesting is something, you know, that I would love to put out there in form, and, you know, give clarity on how you can manifest. But the biggest step is literally just believing in yourself and not questioning your ability to be as successful as you truly desire to be. When you have faith in you, other people have no choice but to have faith in you. When you believe in you, other people have no choice but to believe in you, because that's what it is. You can't tell me that I'm not going to be successful when I know deep down inside I am successful. It's me. Success is me, and I am success. Like, it's just, no one can really tell you about you when you are clear on you. You know what I mean? Like, it just ain't, you can't do it. But man, fulfillment is definitely taking its course. And somebody here has some, major celebrating to do, and your accomplishments will not go unrecognized. All of the hard work that you've put in is definitely valued by those that understand. And for those that don't understand, they'll keep watching and they'll keep wondering and keep questioning. But those are also the people that are going to go through a different process, a different journey. So it won't make sense for them to be on your level of understanding. It's, some people are in their space of teaching, and some people are in their process of just learning. I think that whoever is watching this video is going through both at the same time, which makes you that 1 or 2% that is really tapping into a much larger scale of understanding. It was just heavy on my mind and on my heart to put, this message out there. I hope that whoever this finds, you have gained clarity. And though this is a vlog channel, I do want to be able to implement more on just how I'm embarking on my spiritual journey and how I just allow things to flow for me. I'm in a very, very uncomfortable situation as far as what this transition looks like, who I have to let go, what things I have to let go. It's always going to be uncomfortable, but I've mentioned it before and I'll mention it again. Getting uncomfortable is a very important ingredient to change and success and growth, for sure. So I hope that this video finds you well and you get ready for a lot of celebrating. Comment down below. Let me know how y'all feeling down there. I like to talk back. I like to check in with just my comments, you know what I mean? And it just sometimes feels good to know that you're not going through things by yourself. But make sure you thumbs this video up, hit that subscribe button. It don't cost a thing to do so, but at the end of the day, whoever is attracted to these videos is just attracted to these videos. I won't force that shit because it's not for me to force. But I truly hope that it finds you, and we'll be back for another video. We out.